Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for November 17th. November 17th is the 321st day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 322nd in leap years, with 44 days remaining to the end of the year. November 17th is World Prematurity Day, first created by European parent organizations in 2008. This day is set aside to recognize and raise awareness of preterm birth and the particular hazards surrounding this phenomenon. It's been celebrated worldwide since 2011. The color for World Prematurity Day is purple, so if you see someone wearing purple or wearing a purple ribbon or a purple pin, they might be observing World Prematurity Day. Today's word is ouch. I think most of us are familiar with the word ouch as an interjection used especially to express sudden pain, as in, ouch, I stubbed my toe, or ouch, I caught my finger in the drawer, or ouch, I think I twisted my ankle. In that context, the word ouch is an interjection or a word used, usually an exclamation. The word ouch might also be used as a noun, where it might mean a setting for a precious stone, as in a quote from Exodus 28:11, King James Version, that says, "Thou shalt make them to be set in ouches of gold." As a noun, ouch might also be a jewel or ornament, especially a buckle or brooch set with precious stones, as in a quote from Shakespeare, where he says, "Your brooches, pearls, and ouches." The word ouch has also been used in the past to mean a clasp or brooch. As an interjection, Enemy Online says ouch derives from German, having made its way to us by way of the early German immigrants in Pennsylvania, and came into use here in the 1800s. And as a noun, it appears to have evolved from an old High German word that meant clasp. First known use of the word ouch as a noun is in the 1300s, and as an interjection in the 1830s. Ouch. Today's word ouch was suggested by Odyssey viewer Easy9. Thanks, Easy9. And if you have a word you'd like us to delve into, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, the United States Articles of Confederation were submitted to the states for ratification on November 17, 1777. Now, what is this Articles of Confederation? Well, this was a document that served as the United States' first Constitution. You could think of it as a document that says, all right, here's how we're going to conduct the business of our new country. Once this document was drawn up, they submitted it to the states for their approval. There were 13 states at the time, and that approval process is called ratification. The Founding Fathers had wisely decided that all 13 states needed to be on board and signify their agreement by ratifying this document. So this was the day they sent it out to the states for ratification. That process took about 4.5 years for all 13 states to get it done, but they finally did, and that was in March of 1781, when the last ratification came back. And then the Articles of Confederation came into effect and served very nicely until 1789, when the present-day Constitution came into effect. This is the birthday of Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot, born November 17, 1938. Best known for folk rock, and country music, his songs include such songs as If You Could Read My Mind, Sundown, Rainy Day People, and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. If you're of a certain age, you've probably got some, if not all of those playing in your head right now, just like I do. Not only did Gordon Lightfoot sing his songs, many other notable artists have sung the songs he wrote. Sadly, he passed away in May of 2023 at the age of 84, Gordon Lightfoot. The Great Lakes of North America are a series of huge interconnected lakes in the interior of North America, consisting of Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. Passage between them has been optimized for travel and shipping by water. Being such huge bodies of water, they are given to ocean-like behavior such as rolling waves, sustained winds, strong currents, great depths, and distant horizons, One could certainly correctly consider these Great Lakes inland seas. Great inland freshwater seas. Because they are so large and ocean-like, they can be way more dangerous than, say, for example, lovely Lake Lillian, Lake Otsego, or Lake Texoma. Sudden storms and reefs are a real possibility on these Great Lakes. They're prone to sudden and severe storms, particularly this time of year. There's an area in Lake Superior that's known as the graveyard of the Great Lakes because so many boats have gone down there over the years, all the way back to the 1600s. The largest and last major freighter that was lost in the Great Lakes was the SS Edmund Fitzgerald. Launched in the summer of 1958, the Edmund Fitzgerald, nicknamed Fitz or Mighty Fitz, was the largest ship on North America's Great Lakes. It went down in one of those sudden and severe storms that I mentioned earlier. Newsweek magazine wrote about the loss of the Edmund Fitzgerald in an article called The Cruelest Month in its November 24th issue, 1975. Gordon Lightfoot, whose birthday it is today, read that article and was so moved to write the song The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. That song was released in August of 1976 and reached the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Tragic that the entire crew was lost in that wreck, but that tragic loss did lead to some changes in regulations and practices for Great Lakes shipping, including survival suits, depth finders, positioning systems, and more frequent vessel inspections. We could go on and on because there's a lot to tell about the Edmund Fitzgerald, but let's let Gordon Lightfoot tell you. He wrote and sang the song and tells it very eloquently. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. Link in the description. Now, if you've made it this far, good on you. It's Friday and I'm on the road. I'll be away for a few days, and so I've been working on trying to get ahead with my episodes. Saturday and Sunday are reruns, so that'll give us a little bit of wiggle room, and we'll be back here on Monday with a brand new fresh episode for you. Alrighty, segue into the outro. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. This is the birthday.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Cacophony is a sound. Cacophony is a noun that... I'm going to have to look that up. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Alrighty. You got to read it the right way. Let's start over. It's 8 o'clock, so all of the reminders are going to be dinging. I forgot to turn those off. Okay, stop it. It's 8 o'clock. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.